this is Justin. James made it officially live. We left off on the last part by learning Defendo. We learned Confringo from Sebastian, and we were introduced to the map chamber, and we also learned about talent points, and we were able to level up our talents a little bit and become the wizard that we're meant to be. So in this part, we're going to continue to meet with Professor Weasley, who is going to offer us some incentivization to study and to learn more, and we are going to get access to the Room of Requirement, which is going to be really cool to explore. And she's going to also teach us conjuring spells. And then if we have time, we're going to also do a flight test for Mr. Albie Weeks, who is in Diagon Alley in one of the shops, and he's going to get us to improve our firm flight. So that's going to be exciting. Also, if you haven't heard me say yesterday, if I reach 100 followers by the end of the week, my incentivization for y'all who follow me is that I will do a pack opening for the celebration to kick it off, and I will be doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack openings. So let's go ahead and meet that goal. Also, we have 6 more weeks of winter, which is lovely. Always love gold, as I say sarcastically. Anyway, we're gonna go the Room of Requirement challenge. Here we go. Can I apparate there? Because that would be so much more convenient for me. Let's check if I can apparate. No, not yet. Okay. Well, we can sprint there at least. On foot.
When they ask you a question.
I hope everyone's having a marvelous Monday. I'm going to be recording again tonight after I get home from work, and we'll just pick up where we left off in this video. I don't think I'm going to get to the flying quest right now, but if I do,
cannot do this for all
I'll
eternity.
just continue the next mission when I get back from work.
Me? I'm convinced that Billy's called on me and Revelio. How am I supposed to know what you're doing?
Make sure you guys get all the pages that are here, and we can Leviosa at you. Matter of fact, because I use Leviosa so often in dueling, I'm going to go ahead and give Levioso a talent. 0 talent points. I thought I had a talent point left over from yesterday, but that's alright. We're almost to level 15. Here's the quest line. Thank you to everyone who's been watching, and thank you to my new
Professor
subscribers
Weasley
and followers. It means a lot to me.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
somewhere away from prying eyes, and it only appears when a person has real need of it. The room of requirement.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done.
We
Shall we?
Lead the way.
Off to you, Professor.
Please feel free to chat in the chat room. We can literally talk about anything. Harry Potter related. So here it is, the room of requirement.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely
Here it
by
is.
accident. If ever.
Used
I'd
for
only planned to suggest to you how to find it
abilities.
by walking past
But
that bit
the
of
thing I
wall,
like about the
focusing
room of
on
requirement
what
in
you
this
need. But you've managed to reveal
timeline
the room on your
is
own.
that you can literally
While I'm here,
store
we should take
anything you
advantage of the
want to in
moment.
here.
Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
And also
Deke,
you can
Professor.
literally make
The
it
house
whatever you
elf I
want
was
to make
speaking
it.
to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell.
Professor Weasley
You can
teaches
cast
a number
Evanesco to
of
vanish
spells,
certain objects,
conjuration.
such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Just take the letters that correspond with the letters on the controller, and you're good to go with
Splendid.
tracing of the
Now,
spell.
cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Okay, so we need to equip our newly learned spell. We'll get the offensive spells back after this is complete.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses
Moonstones
later.
are useful
Let's
because
move on.
we'll use them here a lot, and they're used to build material.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness.
Professor Weasley's.
My old school
school
bag.
bag.
I wondered where that
Now
had
you
got
know.
to.
Dear
Can't
me.
believe it's
Can't you
still
keep it
here.
down? Some of us
I'll
are
just
trying to
take a
rest.
quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate
Can't.
Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Oh, you can. I thought you couldn't switch in this part. Here.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
I come in peace.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile
Cast
of tin!
conjuration spell to get rid of the objects.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in
I
here?
don't know, dude. Your guess is as good as mine. Guess they crawl, they walk, they swift, they fly.
What was that?
You can't fly in here
Was that a golden snitch?
in this game.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
We hope that house elf can find us in here.
House elf should be here. And he is somewhere. There he is.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it
student.
is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
I am
Of
in the
course,
market for a
Professor
new capture
Weasley.
card for those that are wondering, and hopefully
The
I will
room
have
of
that
requirement will
very
always
soon.
be equipped for the Seeker's needs.
The capture card
It's
I have is working
unplottable, so
fine.
won't appear on
It's
any
just
map.
reached the end of its
Most
life.
happen upon it by accident, if ever.
So I'm just in
Deek's
the
seen
market for a
students
new
in
one. I've
need
had
of
the
an extra
current one
file for potions
for about
stumble upon the
maybe
room filled with them.
3 years
You
now.
seem to have accessed it in its
So
form as the room
I've
of
had it
hidden
since
things.
forever
I
ago.
was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it
I
then.
am in the market
What
for
I
a new
need
capture card.
specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
I need it to be empty, spacious. Into the yellow bit there, the capture card audio. Let's turn the volume down a little bit.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing.
I believe that
One
I
should
sold
always understand the effects
the
of anything in
only
which one is
unidentified
clothed.
item that I had, just because I needed the money for potion ingredients. So let's see.
This will be more
Nothing.
useful when I
Okay,
have
yeah.
something to identify.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an
Thank you,
invaluable resource.
Professor.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
AX5BB. So this is our conjuring spell, and it's useful
Very
to
good.
conjure items.
When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands,
Also,
it's much
you know,
safer and easier to
found
purchase
in
them.
the ground.
They can also be collected by vanishing objects
And-
in the room, such as the chairs
Yes,
you vanished
we
earlier.
can do
In
that
fact,
too.
you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Okay. So what you can do is go to the center here, or you can literally put your tables anywhere you want. To be honest, it doesn't have to be in the center. And also, we're gonna equip the spell. That would be nice. And we're going to hit potions and hit herbology and also utilities. These are the tables. Thank you for the subscription or the follow, whoever did that. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. And here's the table. We could also change color, which is cool and unique. I'm gonna go with red.
Protego!
Guess I can't put it down on the ground yet for some weird reason. Conjure a potting table and a potion station. Here to the utilities section, press A. I'm sorry. My mistake. My bad. So to get to the tables, you press the potions bottle, not the desk of deception. So we go here to the whatever one you want at the top. I'm gonna go ahead and choose the last one. But we can also change like the features of that table. Small bionicle potion station, small electric potion station, and small outlet. I'm gonna go with the last one because I just think that sounds cool. And you press A on the controller for the Nintendo Switch. I suggest you get 2 tables and reached your budget. Okay, well, you can always get 2, but like I suggest 2 just because you're going to be using a lot of potions, mainly Wiggenweld, and you're going to be also creating a lot of potions. So you might need more than 2, if I'm being honest. So next we have a potting table. So click herbology for potting. Gothic potting table. I like to match my tables just because I have ADD.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need
And
to
I
brew
just have to
potions
match it.
or grow
So,
plants.
you don't have to
Presuming,
match it.
Of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle
Or
grounds.
ADHD, ADHD, an adult. But anyway, that's
Deke
how
will be
you
here to
conjure.
answer any questions you may have.
Sorry.
Do not underestimate his insights.
Thank you, Professor.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
So, quest complete here. What time is it? 125. We may have time for the flight test. Also,
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
we have Deke over here.
Deke thinks
And
you should be proud of all the
What he
potions
can do
you've
for
brewed.
us is change the room's ambience. So, if we want to talk to Professor Weasley,
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts
plenty
grounds.
of moonstone.
Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Wall decorations and conjure floor decorations. We're gonna go conjuring spells. We're gonna go decorations. We can select any one that we want, but for the sake of time, we're gonna go ahead and hit A. That's floor decoration 1. I think, yep, we can even multiply it. You don't have to just change it like automatically. It will be fine if you choose one, if you want one. And no, this is not how it's going to look. I'm just doing it for the sake of time. And we're going to go ahead and do wall decorations. Get to it. Ability. Oh. Find the wall decorations, furniture. Utility, no. Herbology, let's see. Gothic light stand. Bionic nightstand. No, we just had those. Statues work? Oh, because we can't unlock those.
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yes?
There are so many choices. What items do you think I should conjure?
I shall leave that entirely up to you. This is your space after all. I will say that a simple addition, such as a wall hanging or a portrait, might make the space feel unique.
I think I can manage from here. Thank you.
I look forward to seeing your work.
we go. I don't know why I didn't see that before. It may have not been there. Or maybe I needed to talk to Weasley before hanging it on the wall like that. I don't know. The point is, it's here now. Let me go over here to this wall. And I'll change all this later, but for the sake of time, you know how it goes.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I'll add to that later.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Altering spell. A. B. B. Learned. I hit Y. I just don't know why it didn't go there.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell. Customize it.
This. Altering style. There we go. Gothic rug. Go. Change the color of an item. Hit Y on the controller to change the color. So here we go. Do blue, black, red, green, pink. I'm gonna go with red. Now we need to adjust. Change the size by hitting the up and down on the D-pad.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell.
Like archway.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Now we have to talk to Deke, and Deke will give us the opportunity to change the room.
Professor Weasley said I
I
should ask you
personally
about
like it
changing
with
the room's ambience.
Forest.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Dark and mysterious, like the Forbidden Forest.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
And watch the ambience. Is that not cool? That's awesome.
Quite a difference.
I'll show you guys
Of course,
the other
you
ones
needn't
later.
keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Awesome. And now we get even more space. Thank you to the subscriber and follower. I appreciate you. We have now made my goal 10 instead of 9. That's awesome. We're 10 followers ahead of the game. Get to 100.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Quest complete. Okay, so what time is it? 1:37. I'm gonna leave the video here. I will be recording when I get back from work tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the flying task later on tonight, and then I will do Professor Garlick's assignment. So yeah, and also we have the map chamber, which I need to speak to Professor Fig about, and I will do that in a later video. But right now I'm concentrating on the flight test when I get back and Professor Garlick's assignment. So everybody have a great Monday. I will see y'all later. And again, thank you for following, and thank you for